Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 1. Last we left off, we were being served by Shima. So let's talk to her before we ask for stuff. Food. Ask about a room. You have but to give Shamin 5 silvers, and you may have a bed to dream upon. Food. We have very good stew of newborn lamb, along with honey chicken for mere 3 silvers. Coffee is included in the price of the meal. Actually sounds really good. Drink. We have a rich black coffee, freshly ground and brewed as only my people do. Such coffee will bring you to your full alertness. It is but a silver. Questions. It is Shamin who is the speaker for the house, for I have much work to do to serve you. If you wish to know more about such things, then you should speak to him. Alright. Name? I am Shima, which means in the word of the kata, she of the dance. Homeland. Our homeland is far to the south. It is called Shapir. Tell us about it. Shapir is where we kata come from. It is warm and glowing and the sun is always bright. Kata. The kata are quiet, gentle people. Dance. It is true I love to dance, but my soul cannot fly so far from home. And it's sad. They're like really misfortunate. Merchant. Abdullah will always be our guest and friend. Abdullah too is far from the land of Shapir. Abdullah will be honored to tell you all of that. So we do actually want to talk to Abdullah. It's pretty important and he's only here a couple of nights in the game. And tonight is one of those nights, so we'll have to make sure that we stay in town or close to town until the nighttime so that we can come by and talk to him. Amin. He is my soulmate. Alright. So, let's buy... Oops. Food. Buy yourself a meal. You pay Shima for the meal. I bring you that which you ordered. May it please and satisfy you. And she returns, playing her wonderful theme music. Let's take a look at the food that we got here. The food looks unusual, but smells surprisingly good. And now, we eat it. The food tastes surprisingly good, and the drink is delicious. And then Shima returns. Returns, permits me to clear the table for you, and leaves. Alright. So, we've done all we can do here for now. Let's go. And leave the inn. Bye, guys. Blam. And we'll do stealthy things again. Get our stealth up. And I didn't look at the inventory, so let's take a look at that now. Our money bag. We have 4 gold pieces and 7 silver pieces, weighing 0.1 pounds. What do we have here? 5 food rations, each weighs 0.3 pounds. A leather jerkin weighing 20 pounds, a dagger weighing 2 pounds, and a lockpick weighing 0.1 pounds. So in this game, because of its RPG elements, you do have to feed yourself. You will automatically feed yourself with rations, I believe. But they'll run out, so you need to like purchase more in town. And weight matters. So if you are carrying too much that it like overburdens you, you will like lose your stamina, and then eventually when you lose all of your stamina, it will start detracting from your health. So you will die if you overburden yourself for too long. So we won't do that. We'll try not to do that anyway. So let's continue looking at town. He said there was a magic shop here and a guild hall. There's the guild hall and the magic shop, as you can tell by this creepy eyeball thing. The eye over the magic shop door seems to be watching you. And the guild hall. Judging from what the sign says, the building at the end of the street is the guild hall. And looks like there's a nice little house here in between. She's the only sane person here. At least she's not off her rocker. It looks like a nice, neat little house. There is a grandmotherly little old lady rocking on the front porch. Let's talk to her. She's really sleeping soundly and doesn't notice your presence. Zzz. Or you want? Zzz. However you want to snore. However you all snore. Let's go to the magic shop, since we do actually have magical capabilities. Creepy music. Let's look around. The floor is almost completely covered by a strange symbol. The burning incense fills the room with a strange, fiery scent. You see a wide variety of arcane objects, for example, scrolls covered with mysterious symbols and arcane incantations. Well, there must be more than that, then. A toaster oven. Very rarely used. Electricity hasn't been invented yet. Crystal balls, useful only for those initiated with the ways of witches. Bottles of mephitic potions. Books dealing with sorcery, necromancy, and other occult subjects. Dried manta ray jerky. That actually kind of sounds good. I wonder what that tastes like, honestly. A balance scale. Zara uses it to measure powders and to maintain the magical balance. Is the magic like the Force? Does it need to be balanced? A hooded robe for when it rains in here. Tinsel and staff? Very good for avoiding radar. Okay. Okay. I guess it might rain in here? What is this? You feel like you're floating on the air. Floating on air. The coals are glowing. It looks like a sculpture of some weird bat-winged creature. Alright. Strange globe radiates with an eerie light. A mortar, complete with a traditional pestle. This. A bowl of pretty little fish. Ah. How benign. A brown jar of crushed cockroach essence. A blue bottle of blue bottle flies. Alright. Ah, yeah. The jar is filled with corrosive-looking green substance. Must be from Space Quest. Okay. Okay, so let's, see if anybody's here. A pentagram used in incantations to conjure spirits. You touch it? You may not be a wizard, but you have learned that touching a pentagram can be bad for one's health. I have some magical capabilities. Oh, that's not the statue at all. Fancy intro. I'm Zara, and this is my companion, Damiano. Damiano. The items in this shop are designed for those skilled with the use of magic. I'm skilled with the use of magic. We have it on our score sheet, see? Pretty well, actually, too. 25. Hey, look, we gained some experience. Fuck. Let's talk to you. Hi, Zara. I am both human and fairy folk. I draw my power from both. My name is Zara, and this is my shop. Fairy folk. We are people of power and magic, and live in the forest far beyond the mountains to the west. Power is the essence of magic, that which the wizard shapes and is shaped by. Damiano. Damiano is both my familiar and my friend. We share our lives and our magic. That's nice. A familiar is a creature of magical abilities which has been summoned to serve the wizard. The summoning of a familiar is a most powerful spell, and can be cast but once. It binds the wizard and the familiar to the end of their lives. Interesting. The more powerful the wizard, the more powerful the familiar, although you cannot always judge power by a familiar's shape. That's quite true, as we'll find out later in this game. Magic. If you have the skill of magic, you can learn the way to cast spells by reading magical scrolls. Without this skill, you have no power. The more you practice spellcasting, the greater you shall become. You shall become. Alright, initiation. When you have mastered 9 spells, you have the power to cast all and proving yourself worthy by accomplishing a great deed. Then you must undergo the initiation to become a full wizard. Interesting. There is a place in the distant south where you must journey, but first, you must become a hero here. Wow, can you tell the future? Wizard. A wizard is one who both shapes magic and is shaped by it. Erasmus and I are the only wizards in this valley. Erasmus, who's that? Erasmus is a wizard and a spellcaster who knows much about this area. He lives in a tower northeast of town at the top of a steep mountain called Zauberberg. He can be very helpful if approached properly, but he has a strange sense of humor. Power potion. The power potion restores your magical energy and costs 75 silver. Wow, that's really expensive. Journey. There are many entrances to the halls of magical mastery in the south. After you have gained skill and a good reputation in magic, you should journey south. If you are indeed worthy of being a wizard, you will find a way into those halls. Maybe someday. Master the arts arcane, use those skills to vanquish the evil curse, and you will become a true hero. That's what we can do. And we will do in this game. The initiation won't be in this game, even though it does exist in the series. There is much magic in this world for those who know how to use it. There is magic in this little town, and a good deal of magic in this valley. Town. There is an aura protecting this town from danger. Within most of its walls, there can be no act of violence or cruel magic. Even so, it is prudent to avoid dark places. An aura is a spell of protection surrounding something. The town is still protected by the aura cast by the great spellcaster Erana. Erana was a powerful spellcaster who lived long ago. She brought peace to this valley. Even now, her spell protects this town from violence or foul magic. Her final resting place is due north of the town, and it is a place of both safety and healing. It is known as Erana's Peace. So that's the first mention of Erana. Erana is actually something that she comes up in every single game. She's like a theme for a lot of different places of safety and protection. So we'll see her a lot, or we'll see a lot about her, but we won't actually see her for a very long time. Alright. Valley. There is much power in this valley, and it attracts those who use magic. I am here. Erasmus has his house on Zauberberg, and even Baba Yaga has her hut cooped up somewhere around here. Yes, Baba Yaga is in this game, and she is a wretch. Erasmus. Yeah. We already talked to her about that. Okay, Baba Yaga. She is a powerful and wicked hag. You should be wise to avoid her. She cursed the Baron von Spielberg when he tried to drive her away. Hut. Baba Yaga's hut is magical. It stands on chicken legs, and you must know the rhyme to enter. I have no interest in entering Baba Yaga's hut, and therefore do not know the rhyme. This is very important information that she's giving us now. This is Baba Yaga's curse, cast upon the Baron years ago. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this the curse I now demand. What I will shall now come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. There is always a way to break a curse. Possibly Erasmus knows more about this. This is like... Wait, did I already ask this? Erasmus makes a point of studying effects of magic upon mortals. There is little about magic in this area that Erasmus does not know. So we'll have to talk to Erasmus then. But this is like really important. This is the whole point of being a hero here. So the Baron has been cursed, and we need to break the curse of the Baron. He was once a great leader of this land until he was foolish enough to anger Baba Yaga. Alright. We ask about the valley? I think so. Yeah, that's how we got to that. Okay, so magic shop. What I sell here are merely tools to help those who have the power. You may purchase restorative potions and scrolls from which you may learn spells if you have the potential. A true magic user has the innate affinity for magic. There is also the ability to store power, which ordinary mortals do not have. Spells. We sell several magic spells on study scrolls. You may purchase Fire Dart for 60 silver, Fetch for 40 silver, or the Open spell for 30 silver. I also know you can find a spell if you learn the secret of Arana's Peace. Oh my, Fire Dart. That is the spell that lets you cast a magical flame upon your enemy. The spell scroll will cost you 60 silver. The Fetch spell allows you to lift a lower a lightweight object from a distance. The spell scroll will cost you 40 silvers. Open. It is a spell that allows you at first to unfasten simple locks and knots. As you gain skill, you can even open doors with it. The spell scroll will cost you 30 silver. Scrolls. The scrolls we sell are magical. If you have but to read the spell and you will learn it. Arana's Peace. To the north of town, surrounded by the mountains, is an alpine valley that is rumored to be the final resting place for Arana, although no one is certain what happened to her. It is certainly a magical place of safety. There is also supposed to be a gift there for magic users who are clever enough to find it. Probably, yeah, the same, yeah, okay. And potions. We have potions of healing, vigor, and power to purchase from our shop. Power. The power potion restores your magical energy and costs 75 silver. The healing potion will cost you 50 silver, and it is made by the healer outside of town. Oh. Vigor potions restore your stamina after you have exerted yourself. They cost 25 silver each. Okay. I think that's everything. Magic shop. Right, Spielberg. Yeah, okay. We talked to her about everything. So we'll buy some spells, because I don't think we have any spells, right? The magic user comes with some spells, but since we became the thief and we just learned magic in our sheet, we'll need to actually buy some spells. This is the spell window here, but it's grayed out because we don't have anything. So we will buy some spells from her in the next video.